The North Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists is a 10-island archipelago situated in the Northern Caribbean. It comprises of St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John's, Tortola, Virgin Gorda, Anegada, Anguilla, St. Martin, St. Eustatius, and Saba. It occupies a landmass of 682 square miles and is governed by three nations, American, British, and Dutch. With a general population of 540,000, speaking 5 official languages.
Welcome. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenidos. Welcome.
These islands form a melting pot, a dynamic fusion where language and culture collide and coexist, creating a colorful human mosaic. It is here that the church in the North Caribbean Conference, with a membership of 15,177 passionate disciples, 25 pastors in 23 pastoral districts scattered across 43 churches and companies, 5 schools and a radio station, preached the gospel with their lips and lifestyle. Following its 13th conference session convened on August 16 to 19, 2017, the constituency witnessed a smooth transition of leadership as the retired veteran Pastor Silton Brown passed the baton of leadership to his successor, the 6th President of the North Caribbean Conference, Pastor Desmond F. James, and his gifted team. However, before the President and his team could convene the first executive committee meeting, the winds of change began to blow again. This time, it was the boisterous winds of 2 terrible, catastrophic Category 5 hurricanes, Irma and Maria. In his very first message to his constituency, the President issued a hurricane warning and provoked his people into readiness and refuge. One day later, Hurricane Irma, packing winds of 150 miles per hour with gusts over 200 miles, pounded 9 of the 10 islands of the North Caribbean Conference with unrelenting and punishing fury. The deadly combination of gale-force winds and floodwaters unleashed a ripping rampage as she ransacked from St. Thomas to Saba and literally shredded and reduced places to the rubble reminiscent of a bomb site. The North Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists mounted a rapid and robust response to the hurricanes of 2017 and the volcanic disasters of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Christian Education produced an excellent report in tough times. Though damaged and dislocated, all our schools displayed sterling performances of success, which testifies that Christian education is not about where you are, but whose you are. The department published 2 books, NCC Champions in 2017 and God in the Storms, Tales from the Hurricane Irma and Maria in 2019. In addition, our students organized and participated in 2 cross-cultural mission trips to Cuba in 2017 and the Dominican Republic in 2019. 10 precious souls were baptized as a result of evangelistic meetings on both trips. Achieving academical excellence was a priority for education in the North Caribbean Conference. The BVI school excelled at CX exams, achieving an average pass of 85%, while the U.S. schools each had at least 1 early admission student yearly, with a total of 3 students in 2018. The North Caribbean Conference also won the CARU Secondary School Talent Parade in 2019. Across the territory, from St. Croix to Saba, we gave laser focus to total membership involvement. The thematic thread that bound mission to ministry and people to program was Lord Transform Me and I Will Go. There was a new resurgence of evangelistic fervor and passion exuding from the North. Impact Guyana not only inspired us, but fired us up and became a dynamic catalyst to motivate and mobilize us for greater evangelistic exploits. Our leadership team inspired evangelistic creativity that was mission-driven and mission-focused. From the child preachers to the seasoned evangelists, they all promulgated and practiced intentionally for all to be more seeker-sensitive in every aspect of the church. There was a renaissance in evangelism. We had the Words of Hope series, the Gospel Family Fest in Tortola, Good News campaign with Evangelist Morgan in St. Martin and Dr. Henry Peters in Anguilla in 2019. In March 2020, the Caribbean Union partnered with NCC in an unprecedented evangelistic initiative dubbed CARU NCC Evangelistic Impact 2020. 25 dynamic evangelistic gospel sharpshooters from across Inter-America and the Caribbean Union, including the president of the Inter-American, Dr. Ellie Henry, invaded NCC with the power of the gospel, and the church grew by 163 precious souls in spite of the fact that it was eclipsed by the invasion of the COVID-19 pandemic. In our quest to give urgency and fervency to the gospel, we purchased a radio station, the famous WGOD on St. Thomas, which continued to bombard the airways with the good news. As the impact of COVID-19 ripped into 2021, the realities of lockdown and quarantine forced us to bring creative relevance to the mission and adapt our evangelistic methods. The integrated ministry of our departments exhibited community as they embraced the mission and with their lips and lifestyles said, "I will go." They mingled, met needs, bade men to follow them. Scores of young people embraced the opportunity to be the sermon for the day as they impacted their community with prayer, praise, and practice service. The women's and children's ministries took "I Will Go" to new heights with their virtual resources for children.
Invented dreams for me since birth, placed in me a woman of worth.
Under God, the North Caribbean Conference will go and transform the worst of times into the best of times as we wait in eager anticipation of the blessed hope. Therefore, the future of the church is as bright as the promises of God. We have nothing to fear unless we forget how He has led us in the past. As we draw 1 year closer to the coming of the kingdom, let us embrace the privilege and duties of being members of His great Advent family. Let us believe its message, fulfill its mission, and live in anticipation of its glorious destiny. May God bless you, may God bless your church, and may God bless the North Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists.